Nikola Jokic isn't just great, he's redefining what greatness looks like. With 3 MVPs, which arguably should have been 4, he's in the same breath as the greatest to ever play. Jokic is the fastest player ever to reach 15,000 points, 7,500 rebounds, and 5,000 assists, obliterating Larry Bird's record by 90 games. And somehow he's still improving, averaging a triple-double while leading the Nuggets to another dominant season in 2025. But his game transcends stats, highlights, and even traditional basketball roles. Before Jokic became the NBA's ultimate cheat code, before the MVPs, the finals run, and the iconic lob plays, he was a second-round pick, a summer league afterthought, and an experimental power forward. Long before that, he was just a chubby kid from Sombor, Serbia, obsessed with 2 things: basketball and horse racing. If things had gone differently, he might have become a professional horse breeder instead of the best passing big man in history. Jokic's journey to stardom wasn't just unlikely, it was borderline ridiculous. He spent a couple of years hooping in Serbia under the radar, not putting up eye-popping stats overseas. He wasn't the next Luka Doncic, just a talented but slow post player with elite touch and vision. NBA scouts noticed but weren't impressed enough to consider him a top prospect. Tim Connolly, the Nuggets executive who drafted him, later called it optic bias. Jokic didn't look the part. At the 2014 NBA draft, the Nuggets selected him with the 41st pick during a Taco Bell commercial. He was a flyer pick, a gamble. When he finally arrived in the NBA, he was an anomaly, a 7-footer who played below the rim, a center who controlled the game by slowing it down, not speeding it up. He wasn't a high flyer, an elite shot blocker, or even particularly long for his position. The idea of building a defense around him felt like constructing a fortress with no walls. Michael Malone, fresh off being hired as the Nuggets head coach, didn't see an immediate solution. He started Jusuf Nurkic instead, bringing Jokic off the bench. When that didn't work, he tried playing them together. It was a disaster. But one truth emerged. Whenever Jokic was on the floor, Denver's offense clicked. By the end of his rookie season, the numbers hinted at something special. And in his second year, everything changed. Malone handed him the keys to the offense, making him the full-time starting center. The Nuggets didn't just improve, they exploded. By 2017-18, Jokic had evolved into a franchise cornerstone. The following year, he became an all-star, an all-NBA selection, and led Denver back to the playoffs. He then guided them past the Spurs in the first round, snapping a decade-long postseason series drought. Once the winning started, it didn't stop. By 2020, he had Denver in the Western Conference Finals. The next season, he made history, winning his first MVP as the lowest drafted player ever to do so. Then in 2023, he finished the job, leading Denver to its first NBA championship, while delivering an all-time great postseason run. He became the first player ever to lead the playoffs in total points, rebounds, and assists. His finals numbers were absurd: 30 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists per game. And now, 2 years later, he's still producing at a ridiculous level, adding another MVP to his resume. Jokic is a one-man offensive system. His skill set defies traditional basketball roles. He's a center who plays like a point guard, a post-up savant, and a deadly pick-and-roll operator. His passing vision is unparalleled. He manipulates defenses, threading passes through impossible gaps. His footwork is sharper than most guards, and his hands make elite touch look effortless. Statistically, he's one of the most dominant players in NBA history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more people see this and keeps the content coming. Who do you want to see next? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe for more legendary NBA stories. See you in the next one.